Good morning. Anyway, there is a small agenda for the 1 hour session. So agenda which starts with the introduction to cloud computing. Anyway, all are more familiar about the term cloud computing. Small intro, just 1 or 2 slides, small intro, what is cloud? So what is cloud, why and why not cloud? So just a very small intro. Then cloud services, there are 3 major vital role in cloud domain. So cloud services, 5 major characteristics of cloud. So characteristics, deployment models and virtualization. So just a small intro, what, why and why not, cloud service, cloud characteristics, deployment models. The first and foremost cloud service tool which will be named Oracle VirtualBox. So small demo on Oracle VirtualBox. Excellent clouding service, cloud-based service which will be named as AWS. So AWS service which provided via numerous number of services. The first one which will be called as EC2, Elastic Cloud 2. So EC2 service. The second one which will be named as Amazon S3, that is storage as a service. The third one which will be named as EFS, Elastic File Service. Then Elastic Beanstalk, it's an excellent web service. Then the last one, Amazon Relational Database Service. At last, some of the e-resources. It's a small agenda for the one. Starts with a small intro on cloud. So cloud internet. So it will be simply termed as anything or everything which run in the top of internet, which will be called as cloud services. Anything or everything which run in the top of internet, which will be called as cloud services. So internet-based computing, which will be called as cloud computing. Simply termed as information technology as a service. You can run either for hardware or software or operating system or video or audio or any multimedia file or news, data, anything as a service. So cloud provide anything as a service via internet. So there is a picture. Normally, with the help of the small saw, if you cut the tree, which will take 10 days or 20 days or 40 days time. But there is an excellent tool is available named as Powercut saw. With the help of the Powercut saw, you will cut the tree within 1 hour or 2 hours. So similar way, your traditional server, your traditional software are running a Smera software, some other things, you are running several set of software. Your traditional server, which will make slow. But if you are deploying the same one, so it works faster. So smaller task. So if you are performing smaller task, in that situation, saw is enough. If you are performing a larger task, so Powercut saw is needed. Similar way, traditional server for smaller task, AWS it's used for larger task. So what? Collection of servers connected together over internet and the software and databases which run on those servers. So collection of servers, that is server pool. The collection of servers accessed over internet and software and databases that run on those servers. So normally cloud servers which are located on the data center. So there is no need for physical machines. Each and everything which virtually run on cloud environment. I'm giving an example. So the first advantage of cloud, why and why not? Reduce capital cost, capital investment cost. If you are purchasing more and more server, it will be reduced. Improve accessibility, easy to access. The flexibility was improved more, backup and recovery. But till there is a little bit lag in technical issues, security, attacks and lack of control. Anyway, each and every service provider are improving the same. And most topic, which will be called as cloud services. Cloud, which comprising of 3 basic services. The first service, first and foremost service, which will be called as infrastructure as a service. The second one, which will be called as platform as a service. The third one, which will be called as software as a service. So the infrastructure as a service, Amazon as well as Rackspace, which provide infrastructure as a service. So here, the hardware which provided as a service, you can deploy your own operating system and your own software in the top of the infrastructure. So cloud only provide the hardware service. In the top of that, you are installing your operating system and install your software. So which will be called as first and foremost service, which will be named as infrastructure as a service provided by AWS. Then second service, which will be named as platform as a service. So now there are two components. First one infrastructure, second one which merged with the platform. So Google App Engine, Windows Azure, which provide a service. You can install your own software in the top of that and working on that environment. Third one, now it's a ready-made pizza. Ready-made pizza, you can directly enter into the market and shopping complex and then purchase a ready-made pizza, or otherwise it directly delivered to your home. So that is called a software as a service. So hardware is ready, infrastructure as a service. In the top of that, operating system is ready, that is platform as a service. In the top of that, software is ready. So everything which combine together and provide a service. So the complete service, that is Gmail as a service, video as a service, multimedia as a service, then audio as a service. So the complete thing which provided as a service, so which will be called as software as a service. So cloud, which provide three services: infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, then software as a service. Three basic services which provided by cloud. So software as a service provided as a service, platform, so operating system provided as a service. Top of that, you are installing your own operating software and then play. Infrastructure as a service, then hardware which provides as a service. You can install your own operating system, your own software in the top of that. So the complete environment which lie in the top of servers. So it's a cloud architecture. So the cloud layers: infrastructure as a service, then platform as a service, then software as a service. Three excellent layers which plays a vital role in cloud domain. So there are five major characteristics of cloud. The greatest advantage of cloud which depends on these five characteristics. The first one, on-demand service. So based on user need, you can access a service. So if one user requests, they can provide on-demand video. So it provides a service. If ubiquitous network access, broad network access, the collection of computing resources are connected together to provide a service. Transparent resource pooling, huge number of servers. Measure rapid elasticity, it's scalable. So one user request which provide a service. If 100 user requests which scale up and provide a service. If 1000 user requests, scale up again and provide a service. If user increases, automatically scale up. If user reduces, automatically scale down. So based on user need which provide a service. Then metered and measured service. So whatever you are using, you can pay for that only. Whatever resource you are using, you can pay for that one. These are the five major resources for cloud computing. Sorry, five major characteristics of cloud computing. So five essential characteristics: on-demand service, ubiquitous network access, resource pooling, elasticity, and then metered or measured service. So just the new cloud which merged with a small story which will be called as elephant and a blind man. So the story starts with once upon a time. So once upon a time, there were 6 blind men are living in a village. One day, a villager said there was an elephant in a village. Even though there are 6 blind men, he can't able to see the elephant. At least went there and touch and feel the elephant. 6 blind men are went there and touch and feel the elephant. 6 blind men are touching, and one of them said he is touching the part of the elephant, touching and said it, another one touching the tail of the elephant, and said it's like a rope. The fourth blind man touching the leg of the elephant and said it's like a tree. The fifth blind man touching the ear of the elephant and said it's like a fan. The sixth blind man touching the tongue of the elephant and said it's like a snake. Now the 6 blind men are argued with each other. One of them said it's a, another one said it's like a snake, another one said it's like a tree, another one said it's like a wall, another one said it's like a fan, it's like a snake. So it's like a rope. So 6 blind men argued with each other. Which one is correct? collection to data center. To form a meeting as you use it. Virtualized servers are connected together to form the service. Storage on sky, so which provide virtual data center, pay for computing as you use it. Then storage on sky, then computers for rented computers, automatically scalable. So cloud which provide 6 excellent services. So all the 6 things. Yeah, next slide, please view the slide. It's like a tree, it's like a rope. All the 6 building blocks are touching the different parts of the elephant. 6 concepts are combined together to form an elephant. Similar way, a virtual data center, pay for computing as you use it, virtualized server, storage on sky, automatically scalable, computers for rent. All the 6 concepts which combine together to form a cloud computing. So cloud computing, which comprising of 6 core concepts. I'm entering into the domain. It's a technology to provide everything as a service. Cloud computing is a technology to provide everything as a service via internet. Cloud computing is a technology to provide anything or everything as a service. So it will be simply represented as XaaS, anything or everything as a service. I'm giving a very small example. Every morning, everyone replies newspaper, that is DT next. That will be called as utility. That will be termed as utility service. The same newspaper which prepared with the help of utility computing. The same newspaper which provided as a service via internet, which will be called as cloud computing. So it's provided via internet as a cloud service. So e-newspaper as a service. Models. First one which will be called as private cloud. Second one which will be named as public cloud. The combination of both the things which will be called as hybrid cloud. Private cloud used within your organization. You are purchasing your own servers. Then you are creating a data center data service. So which will be called as private cloud service. Public cloud, the enterprise, the ISP, they are providing their services. Pay for computing as you use it. Whatever you are using, you can pay for that. But in private cloud, it's highly secure because you are having your own server, but the cost was high. But in public cloud, the cost was less, but security is also less. So there is a combination, private and public cloud, which will be called as hybrid cloud. Hybrid cloud, which is a combination of private and public cloud. So the secure components which are stored in private cloud, all other will be called as hybrid cloud. This is a 3 deployment model which plays a vital role. The advantage of cloud. If you need milk, why buy a cow? If you need milk, why buy a cow? If you need milk, directly entering into supermarket and then purchase, none of them buying a cow and then maintain it quality milk. But none of them doing that. Directly entering into supermarket and then that's you need a software. If you need a single software, why buy a huge number of servers or several things? Nothing is needed. Pay for computing as you use it. First and foremost advantage of cloud scale. If one user request, which provides user request, 100 user request, it's provide a service. If 1 lakh user request, which provide a service. If user increases, it automatically scale up again, which provide a service. If user reduces, automatically scale down, which provide a service. So user increases, scale up. If user reduces, automatically scale down. So it will be called a scalable service. Accessible anytime, anywhere. So first month I need 1 server. So second month I need 2 servers. Third month, 6th month I need 6 machines. 6th month I need 2 machines. So in that situation, the cash cost was increased more. In the 5th month you need 6 PC. But if you are renting a computer, only you can pay for whatever you are using for that only. Cloud operating system, it's a middleware between the hardware as well as the user. So something OpenStack, OpenNebula, these are some of the cloud operating system which will provide a platform as a service. So pay for computing as you use it. Whatever resource you are using, you can pay for that resource only. This is for small introduction, cloud computing. So provide anything or service, cloud computing which provide anything, technology to provide anything or everything as via internet. So whatever you are using, you can pay for that only. I'm entering into small example for Oracle VirtualBox virtualization. So you can create multiple operating system in a single window. You can directly deploy multiple operating system in a single window. So Oracle VirtualBox which provide that environment. So just you can install Oracle VirtualBox. Just you can install the software. Inside that, you are deploying the operating system 1 Ubuntu, operating system 2 CentOS, operating for other Windows or some other operating system. So software box for deploying multiple operating system inside a single PC. Yeah. In olden days, cloud is used for multimedia, which will be changed into intelligent cloud computing. So the artificial intelligence, machine learning, which also merged with cloud. So I'm giving a very small example for business intelligence. WhatsApp status. So one fine day, I am also updating my Facebook status. The status was feeling sad. Immediately there are lots and lots of responses. That's not a problem. So the business analytics, the cloud analytical tool, which analyze your data, the intelligent cloud, which analyze your status, and then immediately which plays advertisement called as kerchief. If feeling sad, I need kerchief. If feeling sad, I need kerchief. Just for fun, I am putting my Facebook status or WhatsApp status as raining. I am putting my WhatsApp status as raining. The cloud intelligent tool which analyze the status, that is business intelligence, analyze the status, immediately which display the raincoats or umbrella advertisement in the top of that. So each and every tweet, each and every Facebook, each and every Twitter, each and every WhatsApp status, everything was analyzed via intelligent cloud tools for business intelligence, BI. Digital marketing, current trend, complete digital marketing, which depends on cloud domain. Current trend, all the digital marketing, which depends on cloud domain. So Zomato, Uber Eats, everything which depends on digital marketing environment, which very soon, which will remove all the kitchens, which will dominate the world. So these kind of things, which will depends on cloud domain for scalable infrastructure. So the last and foremost technology for introduction, which will be called as haptic technology. I think all are more familiar about the haptic technology. It's a recent technology which plays a vital role in the top of cloud domain. So even though you are purchasing a dress via online, that is eBay, Flipkart, or Amazon, but still there is a huge crowd in shopping complex. How? Why? So because if you are entering into shopping market for shopping complex for purchasing dress, you can touch and feel it. You can touch and feel it. But in online market, there is no touch and feel facility. So the online market in the mobile, there is a top of your mobile, the screen card which will be pasted. You can touch the dress via the screen card, the same exposure which will be provided. So touch and feel exposure, which provided the first advantage, which will be called as touch and feel exposure, which provided by haptic technology. The second one, which will be called as smell and feel, the same sense smell, which provided by your mobile phone, that is cloud sense smell, that is cloud haptic technology. First one, touch and feel. Second one, which will be called as smell and feel technology. The last one, sense very take a photo of your favorite food. Just take a photo of your favorite food and taste your mobile screen. And taste your mobile screen. It provides the same, which provide the same taste exposure. So same taste and feel exposure which provided. For example, I'm entering into a hotel and then take a photo of the people eating something. I can just take a photo, just take a photo, just take a photo of food items, and then you can taste your mobile screen. Just take food items and just taste your mobile screen, the same taste and feel exposure which provided via your mobile screen. So just taste your mobile screen. So it provide same taste and feel exposure. So haptic technology which provide three basic environment. First one which will be called as touch and feel. Second one which will be called as smell and feel. The last one which will be called as taste and feel. The three environment which deployed in the top of cloud service. So numerous number of current trends every Amazon cloud. I'm giving a cloud environment. So now we are entering into the demo on AWS cloud. AWS is an excellent service provider to provide cloud computing services. So the first and foremost service which will be called as EC2. Just you can open aws.amazon.com. So entering into the website aws.amazon.com. You can click on my accounts, click on that environment, my accounts, and then admin console. You can click on admin console. So just open the website and click on my accounts and then admin console. So if you are a new user, you can sign and create account. AWS which provides 750 hours 750 hours free services. So you use that service. So you can entering into your username, each and every account ID which comprising of multiple username. So you can enter to and log in into AMS website like Gmail password. Similarly, then it will open AWS management console. If you are logging into the environment, it will open AWS management console. In the AWS management console, there is an option called as find services. It provides IoT as a service, which provide hybrid blockchain as a service, which provide video as a service, which provide audio as a service. Whatever you are needed, you can search for that. AWS provide almost 99% of service. Almost 99% of service user needs. So you can be searching EC2. EC2 Elastic Cloud operating system. It provides cloud operating system as a service. I'm creating hardware environment EC2. The EC2, just click on that on EC2 environment which will open. Instance. So launch a new operating. So the first and foremost service which will be called as EC2. EC2 cloud service. Inside that you can click on launch services. So launch a new instance. Launch a new instance. You can click on launch instance. Then it will be stored as a flavor in AWS AMI service, Amazon Machine Image. That will be called as image. The dump operating system which will be called as image. So all the images are available. You can choose your interested image operating system to run. I will choose Ubuntu operating system. I will choose Ubuntu operating system. Then for the type, normally T2 micro is a free service. Whatever you are needed, you can choose for that. Now I am choosing T2 micro, that is a free tier eligible service. Then number of instance, if you are a college having you can create 60 instances in a fraction of a second. Just 60 Ubuntu operating system is ready. Everyone login into the domain, then working on their own operating system. So 16 instances created in a fraction of a second, number of instances. Service, so the RAM which requires. So for EC2 creation, the step 1 for choosing an image, step 2 for choosing a tire architecture flavor for T2 micro, step 3 for number of instances. So you are choosing one instance. If you need 50 operating system, so you can give 50. Then step 4 for storage, 8 GB storage, minimum requirement of Ubuntu. Then tag for finding items. Then at last you are choosing a protocol SSH for displaying item in a PuTTY Linux. So it's for creation. After that, the Ubuntu instance is ready. Just 5 steps. Next, 5th step, the launch review instance is ready. Just key pair is needed. So AWS the say Ubuntu instance was ready is ready. Running operating provide everything. It provide public IP for every environment. So after launching the instance, which provide IP address, so with the help of that IP address, you can open PuTTY Linux and then load the key file. So the public key is ready. Open PuTTY Linux and key file and public key is ready. So just provide the IP address of PuTTY Linux and then the key file. Provide the IP address and then key file. So with the help of the IP address and then key file, automatically the Ubuntu operating system which will be launched via the PuTTY Linux. So anywhere in the world, you can log in, use the help of this public IP. So public IP as well as PEM file is enough for login into Ubuntu operating system anywhere in the world. So anywhere in the world, you can log in to the Ubuntu operating system via this public IP and SSH protocol with the help of PEM file. So similar way, just for 2 more slides. Similar way, for Windows instance, I am repeating the same step for Windows in 5 minutes. So, you are choosing Windows as image, same thing. AMI image, step 1 for Windows, step 2 for T2 micro, then step 3 for number of instance, that is 1 instance, step 4 for storage. In Ubuntu it needs 8 GB. In Windows systems which need 30 GB storage. Add tag, it's not needed. Then in Ubuntu, the protocol is SSH. Here the protocol which will be called as RDB. The protocol which will be named as RTB protocol. Now the instance is ready. So key pair procedure. Windows instance is launched. Then you can connect to Windows. Password. So the Windows OS which will be launched. So just via browser, you can launch Ubuntu operating system, Windows operating system with the help of just 7 steps. Next. You are not changing anything. Just with the help of 7 steps, you are performing a task. So EC2 is a service. So EC2 it's a first service which used to provide elastic cloud service. So the second service, just for storage service, just like a G drive, just like a G drive, use S3, then create a folder which will be called as bucket, then create that, then which will create a K7 AWS bucket. Then you can upload your file. So just after uploading, which provide a link. After uploading, it provide a link. So just click on link anywhere in the world, you can access this file. So AWS, which provide all kind of services. Just you are logging into aws.amazoncloud.com. Inside that website, which provide all kind of so AWS, which provide all kind of services. If you need blockchain, just search blockchain, which provide QLDB as a service. If you search IoT, which provide IoT as a service. If you provide IoE, which provide IoE as a service. If you provide virtual reality as a service. If you provide augmented reality as a service. So anything or everything which provided as a service via AWS cloud computing.